day is rising over calm waters. Life at anchor always feels peaceful in moments like this. But let's go back to how we left things last week.
That's probably the one that I just saw.
That's gonna feed us for days.
It will, yeah.
It's a nice size hog.
It's literally like double the size of it.
Oh my god. Animals. You know that big, beautiful hogfish that Jason speared the other day? Well, we've had it for dinner for the last couple of nights, and Jason's also had leftovers for lunch, which I didn't eat. Yeah, so then I kind of had a search, and you can get Ciguatera poisoning from hogfish, especially large hogfish, and especially in the Bahamas. So I mentioned that to Jase, and then he said his lips are starting to tingle, which is basically a sure sign of Ciguatera poisoning.
So we left last week's episode on a bit of a cliffhanger, so I thought I'd give you guys an update on how I'm feeling. So Ciguatera is nothing to be taken lightly. It grows off algae, off dead coral, then the little fish eat it, and then obviously the big fish eat the little fish, and then the older the fish gets, the more toxins it contains over time. So they do say you shouldn't catch anything bigger than your forearm. That was obviously bigger than my forearm. So I was right on the limit, and I think I got the early symptoms of Ciguatera, but it only lasted for a day for me. So I had the nausea, I had the dizziness, I had the
Tingly
lips, I had all the signs of it.
And your leg, that was really strange.
The leg was really weird, yeah. My leg was like giving way. But yeah, I woke up the next day actually feeling okay. It affects everyone differently, so maybe I just got lucky and just didn't affect me as bad as it should have.
Woo!
Whoa. Whoa.
Thanks
mate.
Motor. So another thing that we wanted to talk about today was Jason's hair. We've been receiving so many comments from people and questions asking about how he's feeling and if it was worth it. And we can also see that there's been quite a lot of interest as well, which is amazing. Good on you guys for, you know, having a look and doing something about it if it's what's going to make you happy, I suppose. So yeah, we just wanted to give you kind of an official update on how Jason's hair's going.
Yeah, it was more a self-confidence thing for me. Like, I'd always wear a hat because I just felt uncomfortable with my receding hairline. As you guys can see, we'll put like a before and after of what it looked like, but I have a full head of hair now. It's a little bit lighter at the back, but they said that I didn't have a good donor area, so we couldn't put as much at the back here, and I really wanted to focus on the front. And they've done a really, really good job, guys, and it wasn't that painful. I'm super stoked. The only time I wear a hat now is if it's, you know, the sun's fully out and
just for sun protection, not
yeah,
to
literally
hide
sun
anything.
protection. Like, I even used to wear a hat going to bed, or even in front of Janae, because I felt self-conscious about it. It's helped me out a lot, and I couldn't recommend it anymore if anyone wants to get it done.
Yeah, it's really nice to see Jason, you know, with his hair, like just actually with a nice haircut and not worrying about his hair and not wearing a hat 24/7, because it kind of made me sad that he was like even hiding his hair from me. I knew what it looked like, but then I was like, you don't need to hide it from me. So it's quite nice to kind of see you, you know, just being confident. It makes me teary thinking about it.
So this has been just shy of 9 months now, so it's still got another 3 months of growth left, and I'll have a proper full head of hair. So yeah, super stoked on it.
But yeah, anyway, we'll leave a link in the description again for you guys for Elit Hair, where Jason had it done in Turkey. Obviously, Jason couldn't recommend it enough, and such a smooth process. Like we said in the original episode, everything was kind of organised, all the flights and the transfers and everything. So we have one more update for you guys before we get into this week's episode properly, and we just want to announce that we are heading to the Annapolis boat show for the first time. We're very excited about that. We're going to be be on the YouTube booth on the Thursday, Friday and the Sunday. I'll try and put it in the YouTube description of this video as well. And we also have a sailing trip for an hour and a half on the Saturday afternoon alongside Expedition Drenched and Sailing Yabba. So that's a ticketed event that you can still buy tickets for. So I think as this episode goes live, they're actually going live to the public. So hopefully there'll be some tickets left for you guys. There's only limited seats. I think it's 30 people can fit on the boat, not including us. We'd love to see you guys there as well. If not, we'll see you at the YouTube booth. Definitely come and say hi. Well, we don't want to be in the YouTube booth and no one rocks up.
I can see that happening, eh?
Anyway, we'd love to see you guys there. And yeah, let's get into this week's episode. Enjoy. Oh, we've got a big ferry coming up behind us here. And as beautiful as it was so hot because it was so still in here, just with no wind. And there was mosquitoes and midgies, or what people like to call no-see-ums, everywhere as soon as it was dusk. So yeah, not the most enjoyable. We had to shut the boat up every night and it was just stinking hot. So yeah, we're pretty keen to get out of here. We're not sure where we're going today and what we're going to do. We might head over to Treasure Cay to check it out because when we went there last time, the wind picked up and we ended up having to leave, so we haven't actually enjoyed the beach over there. And yeah, then we might move on back towards Marsh Harbour. We're not actually going to go to Marsh Harbour, we'll just head south in that direction. Jason's feeling pretty normal at the moment, so we're not sure what was going on last night and yesterday. Hopefully nothing more sinister is going on, but yeah, we're just gonna keep an eye on you, hey? Anyway, fingers crossed, no fish for at least the next few weeks, just to be on the safe side. Since Jason was feeling back to normal and with such a stunning day ahead, we set our course for Treasure Cay round 2 because the first time we tried, the weather had other plans. You know how boat life goes. Alright guys, we have arrived at Treasure Cay, which has been voted in the top 10 beaches before, and I can see why. It is stunning. We obviously came here the other day, so we have seen it, but today is like a lake. It is just stunning. So hopefully the wind doesn't switch while we're here. But yeah, we should be able to spend 3 or 4 hours here and then we'll get moving before low tide hits. Wow, look at it. You can seriously see everything. Looks shallow there. To your port, like back there, looks shallow for some reason. Like a weird creamy colour. Alright, we made it through the shallow patch. But we're just looking and we'll have to leave in about 2.5 hours to get back out with enough depth underneath us, because Jason got down to 0.2, 0.3 under the keel, which is not much. However, we did do that going through the Coma Channel to get to the exhumers, so we have done it before, but we just need to make sure we can get out, because this anchorage could turn pretty ugly if you get a wind switch and some stormy weather, so...
It's not supposed to switch, but...
No.
Welcome to paradise, darling. You can see our whole chain. We're basically in a large swimming pool.
You should have seen the cats. They want this. They went... Huh?
Must be one of these boats that smell like fish.
Probably.
I can get that in.
Oi! It's just gonna hold on.
How do we get so lucky to deserve a day like this?
I know. Stunning, hey?
So
You know
glad
what? I feel like when we get off our ass and we go do stuff, then we get like rewarded for actually getting out. Bit of a nasty looking storm over there where we were earlier today, on the way to it anyway. Well, as much as we'd love to stay here forever, the tide has other plans. This spot's really just a day anchorage, and the last thing we want is to get caught if the weather turns. Lucky for us, we pulled anchor when we did, just ahead of a heavy downpour, and sailed straight back into clear sunny skies. A couple of pina coladas later, the water just looked too good to resist, so in we went. Jase trying his best at underwater bubble rings before we grabbed our masks and went exploring beneath the surface.
I don't wanna be free. Responsibilities eating at the heart of me. What am I to do? Looking out of the two-story window, looking at all I see. There's a breeze that blows through its leaves, screaming out, what do I do? Say, hey, hey, you, oh modern ape man, life can be so mean. Life slowly and you walk slowly, oh what are you to do? So cry about it. So what? Cry. So what? Don't you cry about it. So what? Cry about it. So what? Cry. So what? Don't you cry about it. I don't wanna live.
After being pleasantly surprised by how vibrant the reef was right beside our boat, the next morning we decided to give the outer reef another chance, this time in a different spot. Last time left us a bit disappointed, but we're so glad we tried again because this time it definitely didn't let us down.
I just wanna get drunk on a feeling, let the whipping willow sway. There's a breeze that blows through its leaves, screaming out, what do I do? Hey, you, oh modern ape man, life could be so mean. Life slowly and you walk slowly, oh what are you to do?
Before I head back to Australia next week, we thought it was time to finally climb the stairs of the Elbow Reef Lighthouse. This beauty has been standing here since 1863, and it's one of the very last hand-wound, kerosene-burning lighthouses left in the world. To reach the top, you've got to climb 101 steps, but the view is worth every one of them.
What did you say?
Wow, it's really cool.
What is it? It's the only
Gas lit
kerosene lit lighthouse still to be running
in the world. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Turns into like a ladder. What makes it even more incredible is the giant Fresnel lens at the top, floating on a bed of mercury. That still has to be wound up by hand every couple of hours through the night to keep the light turning. 360-degree views.
You just come up here for the views, wouldn't you?
Basically, that's why I wanted to come up. There we are. From here, ships can see its flashes nearly 23 nautical miles away. And even after Hurricane Dorian tore through here in 2019, the lighthouse stood strong.